Hey everyone, Rita here, checking in on a new day at the Women's Startup Lab. It's actually pretty late in the evening, and it's been yet another jam-packed day, which is both awesome and exhausting at the same time. We had a number of guest speakers today, and just the access level that we have with the people who are here is really incredible and a huge blessing. And quite frankly, there's just so much information. I'm writing furiously the entire day. So my brain is tired and my fingers are tired. But the two big takeaways that I got from today were completely unrelated to one another, which was cool. The first one, we started our day hearing from David Goudreau of Pivotal Labs about tech and building tech and balancing a tech team. And as you all know, I'm terrified of tech. So I was very interested to hear what he had to say about that process and some of the ways that I might be able to demystify the whole thing. And he did not disappoint. And I left that session really empowered, not only because he broke down some of the technical speak and the process and how you balance a tech team, but because my big takeaway was this is another people problem. Yes, you have to have good tech, but what that starts with is a team that has clear instruction, that you manage well, and that you communicate with well. It's a people problem, just like anything else. And for me, that's really empowering because I manage teams all the time. They happen not to work on tech, but if a team is a team is a team is a team, then it really does just come down to the right people managed correctly and communicated with clearly. So that was really, really empowering to me. And, the other piece of the tech conversation is just remember the whole point of the tech is the business and continually tying what you're doing with the tech back to the business, and letting that be what drives the schedule and how you break down tasks and how you decide if something is good or not. Does it ultimately serve the business purpose? If so, you're probably on the right track, and if not, we have some work to do. The other big takeaway from today was we met with a local woman who is a VC, and she was actually one of the very early VCs, and she really broke down for us like what she considers to be the characteristics of a really investable early stage startup. And first, it was really awesome getting to hear from a woman who has been successful in the VC space for so very long. But the other is that she just clearly articulated to us what we should be striving for. And it doesn't look the same in everybody. Everybody here is different. But in talking to her, it starts with kind of the same thing for everybody, which is, do you have some interesting insight into how to solve a problem for a customer you care about? Do you have a unique perspective and a solution that you think might make life better for people? And if so, that's exactly the place to start. Is it a solution that's going to really be a painkiller or a vitamin? Because either way, you potentially have a really good startup, but the way you position a painkiller versus a vitamin is really very different. And the second one is how are you going to show that either you're making people healthier or you're solving a pain point for them? One way or the other, how are you going to demonstrate that you're doing what you're setting out to do? So kind of those three things really sort of set a framework for whether you're doing the job that you're supposed to as a startup or not. Two very empowering messages, because both of those things mean, I have control over it. I'm the captain of my own ship, and I can figure out whether I'm doing something or not by measurement, in a language that I understand, which is people. So if I can do it, you can do it. That was the takeaway from today. And it looks different on everybody, but it's all just a matter of sitting down and breaking the tasks down into the language that you understand, and then just maintaining that North Star. So yeah, that was our day today. It was jam-packed, and it was incredible and exhausting and frustrating and amazing all at the same time. So tune in for our next segment, which I'll have more to share, I'm sure. But in the meantime, feeling pretty energized, feeling very capable which is new for me in this space. And yeah, feeling like the relationships and connections that I'm making here are going to be game changing for me. So, good night, everybody. Talk to you soon.